at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Thompson. That one, no good. The D by Bogdanovich. And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
And it's Wiggins missing. Mitchell with it, picked up by Thompson. Mitchell outside. Basket counts.
Donovan Mitchell can absolutely score, and he's comfortable handling the basketball. They trust him initiating the offense. This guy's a big-time talent.
Count it.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Wiseman with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, bullying his way around the court. Draymond invites contact, then comes through with the bucket.
To the paint, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Green. That one misses. And Utah the other way now. Conley with a wide open look from outside off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Wiggins with it. Conley picks him up. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Mitchell against Thompson. To the inside, O'Neal. Great D that time from Green. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Wiseman. Count it, good.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mitchell outside. They get it back. And it's blocked. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 2. Oubre on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Oubre can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Mitchell. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
The former 3rd overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. Here's Toscano, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
59 seconds left in the first. Down low, here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Here's Clarkson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing, Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
Favors will never turn down a chance to dunk it. A powerful presence who really intimidates defenders with his athleticism.
The pass to Looney. Over Favors. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from the wing. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Utah out in front, up 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't a...
Can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life and how many hours of log practicing, but...
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They've got Clarkson. O'Neal is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Derek Favors.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell. But Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Pass to Toscano. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Clarkson. Here's Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Wiseman. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz leading by 5. The try by Mitchell. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Mulder's checked in, and Curry subbed in for Lee. Wiseman with the bucket. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Clarkson looking for an opening. Buries it down low. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Jazz leading by 5. To the middle. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 10.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Clarkson finds Gobert. Inside, here's O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Warriors trail by 7. Here's Mulder. Great D that time from Favors. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Cans it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovich. When you aren't, he catches and fires away. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Conley feeling it out. The dish to Clarkson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
Here's Thompson. The shot from the low post is good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Jazz leading by 8. Now Clarkson, 12 points for him. The offensive rebound, and Favors kicks to Bogdanovich. Cranes the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Jazz.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball move.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. Unloads. They get it again. Here's O'Neal. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Here's Weissman. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
With 1 on the clock, and Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They took it up a notch in the second quarter. That was obvious. And they sit on a 10-point lead at the half. Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition, catching the defense.
And that's going to do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Pascal. No good there. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's blocked.
Bazemore, an excellent shot blocker for his size. His 7-foot wingspan catches you off guard.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
So it's Utah now. 13-point lead. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Goes up on the high post. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Warriors trail by 15.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Conley gets the bucket. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Misses the layup. Bogdanovich against Bazemore. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 19.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Royce O'Neal. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Mitchell dishes to Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Favors shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Favors with those broad shoulders takes up a lot of space going up to shoot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Different look here for the Warriors. And so Favors nails both of them. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
On the wing, Ingles. Uncovered. And then Favors with the dunk.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Here's Looney. Ingles with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Looney with the bucket.
Looney looking very assured, rising up for the jumper. Like seeing that from him.
Down low, here's Clarkson. And yes, it's good. Clarkson's got 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Timeout called the Warriors. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. The rebound by the Jazz. Ingles has got his fourth rebound in this one. The three, hits it from three-point range. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Stop and pop. Ingles with so many ways to beat you with this jumper.
Utah with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Clarkson. He's got 14. Now, here's Mitchell. Fires the three. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Green. And nothing is falling for him right now. Utah has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Shots good by Clarkson.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Here's Green, and he lays it straight in. Green's got 4 this quarter.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And so it's the Utah Jazz rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Thomas, and it's Morgan in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Thompson. A second chance effort. Toscano's shot is good.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Morgan. Passes it to Niang. He kicks to Ilyasova. Shot clock at 5. Here's Oni. Lays it up off the glass. Oni's got his first basket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thompson for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Utah the other way now. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. No good from Lee.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Yep, that one goes.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Here's Oni. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That one goes in.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. Here's Oni. They get the rebound, and it's denied. Lee outside. Yep, that one goes in there. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Ilyasova can't hit.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
GA, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer. I would love to see Klay Thompson get to the line a little bit more. Thompson hits about 85% for his career.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Here's Oni. The Warriors pull it in. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Now, here's Thomas. He's guarded closely. Here's Niang. Here's Morgan. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here are the Warriors now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. No good from Lee. Here's Oni. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with Dave.